Wow, folks, we all know the story.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're providing a refresher course on things you'll want to keep in mind before seeing the Fantastic Four First Steps. Spoilers for multiple MCU movies will follow.
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
Number 10. Not another origin story. One of the biggest issues with 2015's Fantastic Four is that almost half of the movie was dedicated to revealing how the characters got their powers when we already went through this in the 2005 film, not to mention the unreleased Roger Corman movie.
Besides, we are the Fantastic Four, right? Right.
As such, First Steps isn't wasting time on backstory. While the film may briefly touch upon the space mission that changed their lives, our heroes will essentially have their powers from the get-go.
4 brave astronauts head up into space and come back forever changed.
They've also formed a family unit and established themselves as Earth's defenders. With the public idolizing them, the filmmakers are taking a page from Spider-Man, whose origin story was similarly ingrained in pop culture by the time he finally joined the MCU.
All right, I've run out of patience. On to ruse! Nice job, kid.
Thanks. Well, I could have stuck the landing a little better. It's just a new suit.
They know we know the drill. Number 9. A different universe. Marvel isn't pulling an Eternals by saying the Fantastic Four have been living in hiding this entire time.
And while we can never repay them, we can certainly celebrate them.
First Steps sets itself in an alternate universe where the future meets the past. The aesthetic gives off retro 60s vibes, with Volkswagen Beetle still being a popular mode of transportation. Yet there are also cutting-edge innovations like culinary robots.
How's that sauce coming? Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what?
According to director Matt Shakman, there are no other superheroes in this reality. When a global catastrophe arises, people don't look to the Avengers, or new Avengers. The world's fate rests on the shoulders of this family of 4. Whereas the Avengers have caused controversy on Earth 616, the Fantastic Four are almost universally beloved in their universe. Even the most celebrated heroes have their limits, however.
Are we safe?
I don't know.
Number 8. An XMen crossover is coming. The Fantastic Four are not the only heroes who spent years in Fox prison before Disney broke them out.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
It won't be long until the Fantastic Four and X-Men share the screen together. The casting announcement for Avengers Doomsday included the Fantastic Four actors along with several X-Men stars. Some have already appeared in the MCU like Channing Tatum, Kelsey Grammer, and Patrick Stewart.
Our final member, Professor Charles Xavier.
Yet Doomsday will also see the return of Alan Cumming, James Marsden, Ian McKellen, and Rebecca Romijn. First Steps might not be as Easter egg or cameo heavy as some other MCU movies, but with Doomsday being the next entry in this cinematic universe, don't be surprised if the X-Men are at least teased in a post-credit scene.
So this is what becomes of us.
Number 7. Fox Fantastic Four universes. The MCU isn't straight up ignoring the Fantastic Four movies from the Fox era. At the same time, Marvel is doing their best to wipe those other films from existence.
You're not gonna love what happens next.
In The Void, Deadpool and Wolverine crossed paths with a familiar face. Not Steve Rogers, but Johnny Storm, who Chris Evans also portrayed. Since the TVA sent this Johnny to the Void, it's probably safe to assume his universe is gone.
You're in the void. Think of it as purgatory. Reed called it a metaphysical junkyard, where anything useless goes before it gets annihilated forever. And where the TVA sends people that don't play nice with the rest of the multiverse.
This would likely make Johnny the sole survivor of his world, or at least he was until Deadpool tattled on him to Cassandra Nova. It serves as a reminder that there are various Fantastic Four variants, but the ones in First Steps will be the MCU's definitive Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and Thing.
Please welcome the Fantastic Four.
Number 6. Enter Galactus. Speaking of Fox, Galactus made his cinematic debut in Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
I will no longer serve. This is the end for us both.
Of course, that film hid the character in a cloud and quickly extracted him from Earth. First Steps is giving us a comic-accurate Galactus, a giant godly figure with a helmet any comic book reader can recognize in silhouette. Even if you're not up to date on the comics, all you need to know is that Galactus is a cosmic force capable of devouring entire planets.
I am Galactus. My power is limitless. In all the universe, there is nothing I cannot do.
One might assume that the Fantastic Four will save the day. With their universe being separate from the sacred timeline, though, Galactus could succeed in his mission. In any case, Galactus should play a key role in sending the Fantastic Four to Earth 616.
I stretched the bounds of space, and they heard.
Number 5. Rise of the Silver Surfer, Shalla-Bal. The Silver Surfer is another character we've seen on the silver screen before, but the MCU is putting a different spin on the character.
Are you the protectors of this world?
When Emmy winner Julia Garner was cast as the Surfer, many described it as gender swapping. However, there's been more than one Surfer in the comics. Introduced in The Silver Surfer #1, Shalla-Bal's lover, Norrin Radd, offers to become Galactus' herald. Although this saves the planet, the lovers are torn apart. In the 1999 limited series Earth X, Shalla-Bal becomes the Silver Surfer in an alternate universe. This is the version of the Silver Surfer that Garner is portraying. Whether or not Norrin Radd ever appears in the MCU, having a female Surfer isn't unprecedented.
Your planet is now marked for death.
Number 4. The Illuminati's Reed Richards. While this film formally marks the Fantastic Four's MCU homecoming, it technically isn't the first step. Reed Richards made his MCU debut in Multiverse of Madness.
I'm the smartest man alive. Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four.
Hello, Stephen.
Fantastic Four. Didn't you guys chart in the 60s?
We say that with an asterisk. Played by John Krasinski, this Richards is a member of the Illuminati on Earth 838. It seemed like Krasinski would be around for the long haul. This bit of fan casting was short-lived, however.
We appreciate your concern, Stephen, but it's not the Scarlet Witch that we fear. From our experience, the greatest danger to the multiverse, it turns out, is Doctor Strange.
On a rampage, Wanda Maximoff turns Krasinski's Richards into Silly String, taking out the rest of the Illuminati in the process. Although his screen time was brief, Richards' demise could come back into play. Richards mentions that he's a father. His children might make an appearance down the line, especially with parenthood being a key theme in First Steps.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Number 3. Why Sue's pregnancy is significant. Pedro Pascal takes on the Reed Richards mantle in First Steps, while Vanessa Kirby plays Sue Storm.
You're late.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
Perhaps they'll meet variants of their children from another universe at some point. For now, though, the couple is focusing on Sue's pregnancy. In the comics, they have 2 children, Franklin and Valeria. Franklin is the eldest, although some depictions have made Valeria the older sibling. Assuming Franklin is the firstborn in the MCU, this could explain how the Fantastic Four get to Earth 838. In addition to creating pocket universes, Franklin can warp reality, once using his powers to age himself to adulthood. Although the comics have played around with his background, Franklin was originally thought to be a mutant, potentially providing a link to the X-Men here.
You are gonna be the best dad. Just kidding. You are out of your depth.
Number 2. Doom is coming. Eventually. In every film adaptation of the Fantastic Four thus far, Victor Von Doom has served as a major antagonist.
Do you really think fate turned us into gods so we could refuse these gifts?
Victor, you always thought you were a god.
Galactus might be the main threat in First Steps, but that doesn't mean Dr. Doom won't make an appearance. Ever since it was announced that Robert Downey Jr. would be playing the Fantastic Four's arch-nemesis, fans have speculated how and if he'll factor into First Steps.
New mask. Same task.
We're willing to wager he will at least make a cameo, setting him up as the big bad in Avengers Doomsday. The big question is whether Downey's Doom is from the same universe as the Fantastic Four or an alternate timeline. There's also the matter of whether Doom's resemblance to Tony Stark carries a deeper meaning or is just a coincidence.
The only thing you really fight for is yourself. You're not the guy to make the sacrifice play, to lay down on a wire and let the other guy crawl over you.
I think I would just cut the wire.
Always a way out.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. That Thunderbolts post-credit scene. The post-credit scene for Thunderbolts picks up 14 months after Valentina Allegra de Fontaine introduces the anti-heroes as the new Avengers.
Look at you. You are all so adorable.
They're still arguing with Sam Wilson over the name, but there are more pressing issues at hand. Not only are they running out of space, but the world is undergoing an interdimensional crisis. On a screen, the new Avengers spot a spaceship with the number 4 emblem on the side. We don't see what's inside the ship, meaning that Marvel could still pull the rug out from under us. However, all signs suggest that the Fantastic Four will make the leap from their universe to Earth 616. As for how they'll get there, we'll just want to see the Fantastic Four first steps to find out.
We can do this. Nothing's going to change.
Are you ready to take the first step? Let us know in the comments.
Thank you, Fantastic Four.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fantastic Four.